Oh, welcome back to Margaritas in Paradise. Hey, today I'm at my condo. I'm getting ready to take a motorbike ride. I'm going over to get a haircut and be in the Soi Buakhao area, that type of stuff. I'm going to take you with me about 5 p.m. on a Sunday evening. We'll see what's going on in Pattaya and, well, let's get going. You know, a Sunday afternoon, evening, 5 p.m., so I guess it's evening. In this area here, it's pretty busy. People are down from Bangkok and probably going back tonight. So this is kind of the normal for traffic on a Sunday, for sure. I don't like to take my truck out, for instance, basically from Friday until Monday morning, just because of all the traffic this time of the year. And it's only going to get worse through, I guess, by the end of February, March time frame, it'll start slowing down. Motorbikes are still pretty easy to get around on, though. I've been looking into having the pads replaced on my helmet. And the more that I look into this, I'm wondering if it's not better just to go ahead and replace my helmet. I was doing a little bit of research online. I was looking for a place just to replace the pads. My pads inside my helmet seem to be mounted permanently, so you'd have to basically scrape them out. But from reading about helmets in general, is I didn't realize the makeup of a helmet degrades over time, and there's like rules in play with helmet. I don't know if it's like maybe like American Motorcycle Association or something like that, or there's probably an international association that recommends things. But my helmet's probably 10 years old anyway. And what I was reading about is the components that make a helmet degrade over time, especially if they're in the sun a lot. And mine's definitely in the sun. As a matter of fact, there's times I'm sure that my motorbike has sit for a month at a time in the sun with my helmet hanging off the side of it. How good can that be for my helmet? Now, in all honesty, my helmet started to, after I lost all that weight and everything, my helmet became too big for me, for instance. And, let's see here, my other helmet that I have under the seat, I think Kat was saying that it didn't smell good. And it's just from it sitting out. And, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't really smelled the inside of my helmet, but it probably definitely needs to be changed, right? And so that's my thought process. What do you think? Do helmets go bad over time? Especially in Thailand, we have to change our tires more frequently than probably any place else. With comparable climates as Thailand has, we have to change our tires more often. And I don't know if it's a money-making scheme or what it is, but and the same with helmets. I like this helmet. I wish it fit a little bit better and it was more comfortable. Before it used to be just phenomenally comfortable, but now my head's smaller than it was, and so the helmet kind of shakes around unless I really tighten it down where it's uncomfortable. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull up here and see who's around at For You Massage. Of course, Kat's out here. Of course, Kat's out here. I go get my haircut. Haircut. Yeah. Of course, I find the Buddhist medallions quite a bit when I'm out metal detecting. I haven't been out metal detecting lately. I'm ready to go again, though, that's for sure. And anyway, I was cleaning something in my condo, and I saw this bag of these medallions, and some of them I just couldn't remember where I got them from. Some of them, you know, when you visit a temple, the monk there may end up giving you a medallion. A lot of times they're the clay medallions. Anyway, and I've been to a lot of temples with Kat, so I'm not sure if she's already has them or whatever, that type of thing. But the ones that were in plastic there, I probably got them in the last year. And, you know, I mean, they're nice, and I appreciate, let's say, the monks giving them out and that type of stuff. A lot of them I found on the beach when I was metal detecting. So that's a normal thing. And, but I know that Kat, being a Buddhist, will appreciate them probably more than I ever will, you know. So that being said, and she, I think, who knows, maybe she'll keep them all, but maybe she'll give them to her employees and staff. I'm just not sure. So it's a little bit less items that I don't have to maintain. Trying to clean out some stuff, you know. Well, anyway, so back to that helmet idea. You know, I definitely want to find a skull cap helmet like I currently have on right now. If I do buy a new one, I think it's maybe recommended. I think maybe some of the real motorcycle guys here, like Ray and Johnny and those guys, may recommend that. And I don't know if I want to wait until Buakhao. It seems like there's a lot of good values at Buakhao helmets. Probably helmets in my size. It's going to be hard to find a bigger helmet. And but I don't like the full face type helmet. I like the skull cap one like I'm wearing now. It's just more comfortable. It's cooler. And it's just what I've become accustomed to. What's this car doing? Now I told Powell, what we got here? Well, that's pretty high tech. Look at that back padding on his back. Anyway, I told Powell, my barber, that I was going to get there about 5. It's already 5:30 or so. So hopefully we're talking Thai time. And today I finished a video that's going to go out tonight about Android boxes. And I'll try to put a link to that video in here. So if you ever considered what you do when you come to Thailand, if you're a person like me that likes to watch the NFL or maybe it's the NBA or Premier League or whatever, you know, wherever you're from and whatever you enjoy, more than likely it is available for you to watch on TV. And I like, because, you know, the NFL, for instance, is a really good example. They come on at midnight. Like Sunday Night Football is going to be on at midnight or so, and like midnight tonight, Sunday night, and there's going to be football from midnight to about 6 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. And I don't want to have to go to the bars and that at 4 o'clock in the morning if I have a Chiefs game starting at 4:20 in the morning. So it's nice to be able to get up and watch that football game at 4 o'clock in the morning in my own condo. And then there's other options too. I went through not only the movies that are available, but TV series. You know, it used to bother me to no end about watching TV and having to wait on commercials and that sort of thing. So I definitely got out of that habit of watching commercials. And but nowadays, every now and then, I want to see what's going on in my old local TV. It's not that I'm missing the area so much, but it's nice to see, let's say, CBS TV in St. Louis, Missouri, or Kansas City, or things like that. So anyway, that's available as well, and it doesn't matter if you're from Japan, for instance, or India, or wherever you're from. You can watch local TV through the use of one of these Android boxes. And I put my contact, the guy who set me up is Andy, and I'll put his phone number in here. But anyway, you can watch that video I did, and it walks you through basically setting up the box, and then I go through the individual channels as well, kind of showing you what is available. So anyway, that's another big deal there. So we are on Pattaya Glong right now, Central Pattaya Road, and we're headed down to Soi Buakhao. Now, at this time of the night, about 5:30 or so, it's going to be starting to get busier. You know, places are starting to open up, and I'm down here. I'll probably go ahead and get something to eat after I get done with my barbershop visit. It does look pretty busy in this area right now. Oh, we're coming up on Bontu Barber right here. Boon 2 Barber. Alright, if you haven't done so already, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, that you're hitting that subscribe button. Hit the little button next to it for future notification of the videos that are coming out. I am here at Bontu Barber, and it's going to be a while, so it looks like Powell's got a customer. I may have to come back. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.